Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. Also, if you go over to if you go underneath in the description box, you'll see all the links to my social media. I do recommend you go and follow all the social media because I do post quite regular about West Brom. Now Brentford currently 18th in the table, so nothing too impressive. They did start off the season really well under Dean Smith, but obviously he left. They're 18th in the league. They've won 5 games. They've drawn 6 and lost 8. So not amazing. I do think ever since they've lost Dean Smith, they have slipped off a little bit. The new manager, Thomas Frank, coming in. I think he used to manage Bromwich IF in the Danish league. And I do believe he had a spell at Denmark under 19s or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, touching on that, they lost Dean Smith to Aston Villa, which was a massive loss to them. He's probably one of the best attacking coaches in the league. His ideas are brilliant, and for what he did for Brentford on such low resources was brilliant. Obviously they do have a threat, Brentford. They currently have top scorer Neil Mapai, I believe that's how you say his name. I'm very sorry to all the Brentford fans if I've said his name wrong, but he's currently on 13 goals, so he's the top scorer in the league. But not only that, he does create a lot of goals as well. 6 assists, one of the highest assisters in the league as well. So all round fantastic striker in my opinion. Another player who could potentially cause us danger is Ollie Watkins. I've been an admirer of him for ages. He's a brilliant player. We did get linked with him a couple of times in some of the transfer windows. Sergi Canos as well, I do think he's a decent player. And they do have a player called Said Benhama or something like that. He also has 4 assists. So they do have kind of a threat going forward. I think they are a very attacking side, Brentford. But ever since Thomas Frank's come in, I do think they are struggling a little bit. Whether that's adjusting to their tactics or, just losing Dean Smith in general. Because, to be honest, that is a massive loss. I've already said what he's done. But in their last game, they lost 3-2 at home to Sheffield United, which was a really good game, to be honest. Unfortunate to get the loss. I thought they did play well in some parts of the game. But obviously, our last game, very different. We managed to get a 2-1 win away at Swansea, which, by the way, I thought was a good performance. Not a lot of people were happy with it, but I was. 3 points is 3 points, and if you're picking up points away from home, then it's just a bonus. Obviously, 2 of our centre-backs did get the goal. We went 1-0 down to Ollie McBurney. Hagazi and Dawson getting on the score sheet. Now, Dawson has been scoring a few goals lately. I know he's only got 2, but he seems to be playing a lot better now. A lot of people are probably saying that's because he wants to move in January, which is probably true. We're currently sitting on 4th, and we can go top depending on Norwich, Middlesbrough, and other teams. But I can't see that happening. I can't see Norwich dropping points at home to Rotherham, but you never know with football. Our key players, I'd definitely say Brentford need to look out for Dwight Gale, Jay Rodriguez, Harvey Barnes. And another player I'm going to add in there is Kieran Gibbs. I do think he's really good at going forward. He's got about 3 or 4 assists so far this season. And I just think he'll cause their right back havoc. I hope I'm right, but I am quite confident about this game. I do think we'll have too much for Brentford at home. Their defence not being the best either. I'm going to go with a 4-1 win to West Brom. I think Dwight Gale will be on the score sheet twice. I think Livermore will be on the score sheet. And I do think Matt Phillips will chip in with a goal. Like I said, no game's easy in the Championship. And another thing as well, which you might be very surprised about, West Brom owner Guckland Lay will actually be at the game for once. So, it's not a drill. I'm not taking the mick. He'll actually be there. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a quick preview, West Brom versus Brentford. Don't forget to leave a like rating and a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next video, guys.